Canada's energy industry is facing a severe capacity issue, forcing it in some circumstances to rely on rail. Now, the hope was that a project like the Keystone XL pipeline would alleviate some of those pressures. However, a U.S. court has now halted that project.
Well, it was a political decision made by a judge. I think it's a disgrace.
Donald Trump, not masking his disappointment as a U.S. district judge in Montana, pushed pause on the $10 billion pipeline that would move Canadian crude south of the border. The court order determined the government failed to take a hard look at the project's impacts on both the environment and Indigenous resources.
This has been a source of frustration.
The court decision, yet another blow to Ottawa's efforts to increase Canadian pipeline capacity. The feds are still reeling from a decision by Canada's Supreme Court that sent the Trans Mountain pipeline back to the consultation phase. But the Natural Resources Minister says the Keystone setback won't alter their approach to TMX.
Court has given us a roadmap, the roadmap that is efficient, that is focused, that would get us to where we need to be in an expedited, efficient way.
The minister says he is meeting with TransCanada to figure out the next steps. The company issuing a terse statement reiterating their commitment to the project.
KXL, TMX, they're all going to go.
This puts additional pressure on Alberta's government, as Canadian crude still suffers from a significant price differential compared to its U.S. counterpart. The province will continue to plead its environmental and economic case, but will also forge ahead with its Plan B.
The long-term solution is still to get pipeline access to help with the differential, but right now that's our focus, is increasing crude by rail as a bridge solution.
We've won quite a number of victories on this file, and this pipeline keeps rising from the dead.
Greenpeace hopes this latest U.S. court ruling will force the Canadian government to review its entire consultation process.
And that's a process that actually gives enough time for the science to actually be presented, for that science to be heard, and for the government to approach the decision with an open mind rather than a predetermined conclusion.
But that hope could ultimately be a pipe dream.
Donald Trump's government appears that they're going to appeal the decision. Certainly TransCanada can, so anyone who is able to, we absolutely hope they will.
In Edmonton, Cordy Terrio, City News.